the dim light of a smoky room where shadows dance on tired walls. I heard the clock on the mantelpiece like a heartbeat in the halls. Whiskey voices, low and warm, spilled tales that night could not ignore. That's where I sat beneath the weight when I saw still learning pain no more. And oh, the night whispered to my weary soul, too long in the flames of the old. In a haze of blue, I found what tears are truly for. The moment I knew I was learning pain no more. The air was thick with memory scent of love that died before its time. With every glass, the spirit spoke of a heart's rhythmic rueful rhyme. A stranger's glance, a faded rose, how every goodbye felt like lore. In each sip I drown the past till pain knocks softer at my door. To my weary soul, girl, you've danced too long in the flames of the old. In a haze of blue, I found what tears are truly for. The moment I knew I was learning pain no more. There in the quiet, ghosts of old lovers tread on the creaking floorboards of my desires unsaid. Where once a heart shattered, now peace begins to soar. Under moonlit echoes, love whispers from the shore. So listen close, life sings beneath the sorrow's roar. In whispered tones it tells us pain teaches, but love teaches more. Now in the candle's gentle glow, I see what all the hurt was for. With a soft fading note, I'm learning pain no more. just like the river meets the sea. In the quiet after the storm, I find a tender symphony. When I saw still learning pain no more.
In the back of the room, shadows cradle my phone. Whiskey whispers to the heartbreak of the storm. Soft echoes of a jukebox playing long lost tunes under the bar at 2 a.m. bathing in the moon. Velvet smoke swirl, dancing slow with my sighs. Each puff a story beneath the low rusty skies. Here where ghosts of old lovers find their quiet plea, under the bar at 2 a.m. where memories refuse to flee. In the silence my soul, stripped of its fiery might, clings to the soft remnants of a love taken by night. Once laughter filled these hollow, age-old walls. Now just the sound of raindrops as they softly fall. Your chair sits empty where you used to smile so wide. The cold setting in where warmth used to reside. This old wooden fortress where our spirits used to dance, now just a shrine to chance and counting lost romance. Here where ghosts of old lovers find their quiet plea, under the bar at 2 a.m. where memories refuse to flee. In the silence my heart, stripped of its bold delight, clings to the tender shadows of a love lost to the night. Oh, how the minutes drag their feet across my skin, each tick a reminder of what could have been. Silver streaks of moonlight catching tears on my face. In the silent sacred space, I've lost your embrace. Here where the past and present in whispers collide, under the bar at 2 a.m. I find nowhere to hide. In the silence my dreams, clothed in satin despair, hold on to the echoes of our songs suspended in the air. Under the bar at 2 a.m. in silence alibi, cradling my heartache until the evening light of a candle where shadows dance on the wall. A velvet voice in the offing whispering a siren's call. The clock hands are frozen neath a smoky haze so thick, where every tick is a heartbeat in this blues melody so slick. In the arms of love through time and blue, where memories fade but feel so true. An amber of whiskey, my steady flame, in the arms of love. Nothing remains the same. There was a time my laughter met the dawn with you beside. Now echoes fill the spaces where your love did once reside. The night pours in like sorrow that's been aged in wooden casks. Every sip is bittersweet behind a smile's vacant mask. In the arms of love through time and blue, where memories fade but feel so true. An amber of whiskey, my steady flame, in the arms of love. Nothing remains the same. Oh, the ghost of your touch still lingers like the rain on the window of my soul, blurring visions of pain. Here in the quiet of the dark, where I whisper your name, the past and the present somehow bleed the same. In the arms of love through time and blue, I find peace in the storm, though I'm still missing you. An amber of whiskey lights my somber night sky. In the arms of love whispers a tender goodbye. Softly fading out like the last note of a bluesy night's tune. In the arms of love through time in blue. Dim light, the old bar whispers low. Shadows dance on the walls with tales of woe. Amber liquid in my glass, reflecting city lights. Underneath the moon, I find my solace in the sight. Velvet smoke curls a ribbon through my my blues, mingling with the tunes of old heartbroken news. In the arms of whiskey nights and blue, I'm holding on to the ghost of you. The burn in my throat like the words I never said, echoes of love now whispers among the dead. In every sip a story of what we knew. In the arms of whiskey nights and blue, once there was laughter and your smile lit my sky. Now there's just the silence between you and I. The clink of eyes, a toast to memories we drown. I drink to the nights you wore love like a crown. But seasons turned and so did your heart. In the glow of street lamps we drifted apart. In the arms of whiskey nights in blue, I'm holding on to the ghost of you. The burn in my throat like the words I never said, echoes of love now whispers among the dead. In every sip a story of what we knew. In the arms of whiskey nights in blue. And so I sit, the bar stool my throne, queen of the dim lights, reigning alone. The piano plays a melody so sweet and so cruel. It stirs the depths of my forsaken soul's pool. Tonight again I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve. In whiskey's embrace I grieve. In the arms of whiskey nights in blue, I'm holding on to the ghost of you. The burn in my throat like the words I never dared, echoes of love in the cool night air. With every sip the past comes through. In the arms of whiskey nights I'll stay true. In the arms of whiskey nights in blue. There's a faded booth in the back of an old blue moon cafe, where my dreams and these four walls both slowly decay. The jukebox plays, but it's just the ghosts that sing to the echo of my steps where your laughter used to ring. On the edge I walked away, strong at dusk. My heart clings to twilight, wrapped in passion's husk. Every shadow whispers your name, a soft, ruthless plea. In the fading light, who's the one that couldn't be free? It was just another evening under the indigo sky's embrace, when the promise of your smile turned into empty space. Whiskey kisses, the kind that burn and foretell the coming of a storm, veiling the heaven and the hell. On the edge you walked away, strong at dusk. My heart clings to twilight, wrapped in passion's husk. Every shadow whispers your name, a soft, ruthless plea. In the fading light, who's the one that couldn't be free? With the moon high and dreams low, pouring my soul into the night, letting the slow pain flow. And oh, how the rain remembers the curves of your face, in every drop a memory, and in every storm a trace. On the edge you walked away, strong at dusk. My heart clings to twilight, wrapped in passion's husk. As the night grows quiet and your echo softly fades, in the half-light, I'm the silhouette that never sways. Dim light of this old bar, my hands gripping a half-empty jar. Whiskey burns just like the tears that fall. Shadows play on peeling walls. Flicker of a candle's dying flame whispers softly, calling your name here in the quiet of this smoky room, where my heart beats heavy with gloom. On the edge of a fading photograph in smoke, where memories linger like the words we never essence I evoke, holding on to the edge of a fading photograph in smoke. Used to laugh under the summer moon, now I'm dancing with your ghost at noon. Your jacket hangs, still holds your scent, a bitter reminder of where we went. From those highs to these echoing lows, how we got here, only the night knows. Each sip a moment we shared, each silence the pain I've bared on the edge of a fading photograph in smoke. Where memories linger like the words we never spoke. The fire's low, the night is soaked in your essence I evoke, holding on to the edge of a fading photograph in smoke. Rain taps like fingertips against the glass, echoing the time. Oh, how it passed, drifting in the mist where our love did last. Ghosts in the fog from the spells we cast, on the edge of a fading photograph in smoke. Our love a whisper, a soft murmur broke in the quiet fade of this melancholy cloak. I cherish the blaze before it went up in smoke. Just a fading photograph in the smoke. Strips like time's slow sight, shadows dance in the hallways of my mind. A whisper of a ghost in a dress of white, swaying to the tunes of my heart is quiet. Cry when I saw echoes in the hall. Tears fell like rain on the dusty floorboards of time. Each echo a story, a love left behind. All these spectral whispers now we're dark grind. Once left to fill these empty, echoing spaces. Your smile, a light fading at the edges. Now just the scent of whiskey and lost embraces, and the cold, cold silence that my heart alleges. When I saw echoes in the hall in my mind, tears fell like rain on the dusty floorboards of time. Each echo a story, a love left behind. All these spectral whispered my soul's deep dark rhyme. There's a crack in the mirror where your love used to be. Haunted eyes staring back, but they don't see me. In the still of the night, hear the old floorboards creak. Darling, your voice in the distance, forever out of reach. When I saw echoes in the hall in my mind, softly they speak of our love undefined. Gentle as the night, yet cruel as the goodbye. These echoes, they linger like a so soft sigh. When I saw echoes, oh, when I saw echoes in the hall of my mind, the hall of my mind.
Take me with me note.
In the dim light of my candle's flame, silhouettes dance on the wall, calling your name. Outside my window, the world's painted blue. Here in the quiet, I'm haunted by you. Whiskey breath
in the endless night. And as the flames slowly start to die, I'm holding on to the memory of you tonight. Just the memory of you tonight. Under the bar at 2 a.m. on old window panes, dim lights flicker, ghost whispers in smoky refrains. Velvet shadows dress the corners of this lonely room. My heart's laid bare under the bar, drowned in its gloom. Under the bar at 2 a.m., wrapped in shades of blue, each sip of sorrow tells a tale that nobody knew. The clock ticks slow, my regrets flow, soft as midnight's hue, along with the blues. Under the bar at 2 a.m. in blue. Was it last summer, or has time let these moments blur? Our laughter filled the air, life without the bitter stir. Your ghost clings tight through the jazz and the dwindling crowd. Love slipped like whiskey through my fingers, silent and proud. Under the bar at 2 a.m., wrapped in shades of blue, each sip of sorrow tells a tale that nobody knew. The clock ticks slow, my regrets flow, soft as midnight's hue, along with the blues. Under the bar at 2 a.m. in blue. Candle flickers, my mind trips on what used to be. Your smile in the candlelight, that's all that's left for me. Rain taps a rhythm on the glass, a lonesome drum, echoes of what's gone, the night's bitter wisdom. Under the bar at 2 a.m., lost in a sea of blue, memories flood, the pains are tied, only felt by few. The night wears on, the shadows yawn, my heart's a faded tune, holding the night. Under the bar at 2 a.m. in blue. A soft echo, a wistful fade in the depths of blue. In the quiet corner of a smoky room, candle shadows dancing, echoes of the gloom, crystal glasses clinking like a whispered tune. The night draped in velvet met the silver moon, and I Your ghost in every creaking floorboard calls. But now the music's just a memory that had paused since you left me here, where even shadow falls. And I felt the midnight blues in silence. Whiskey lips, tear traced, bitter in their defiance. Heart hanging heavy with a weight of private violence. Oh, these midnight blues in silence. Rain taps at the window, a rhythmic mournful cry. Each drop a moment, a memory passing by. I'm sifting through the shadows, asking the night why. Underneath this stormy sky, even stars must comply. So I nurse the midnight blues in silence, finding solace where the dark and light meet in lions. And though the night is vast, in your absence I find guidance, living with these midnight blues in eternal quiet defiance. In the flicker of a candle's last breath in the room, silhouettes dancing, ghost in the gloom. Whiskey whispers on my lips, tales untold. Heart heavy, bound by the love I still hold. Street light shadows stretch like the years that have flown. Here on the edge of unshaken love alone. Oh, how the night sighs with the weight of dreams. Moonlight in my glass, spilling silver beams. Echoes of laughter, a haunting sweet tone. Living on the edge of unshaken love alone. Remembering your eyes, a stormy sky's thread. Promises made in twilight we met. Then came the morning, harsh light of day, revealed the truth. You were drifting away, left with a heart no more than a stone, stranded on the edge of haunting sweet home, living on the edge of unshaken love alone. Now every raindrop's a memory that stings, each note in this smoky bar a pain that clings. Yet in my soul a fire fiercely has grown, burning on the edge of unshaken love known. So let the night whisper, let it moan and keen. I'm cradling shadows where light has been, savoring the stillness of love's undertone, breathing on the edge of unshaken love alone. Echoes fade out like the last candles glow on the edge of unshaken love. I let go.
In the half-light of a dwindling candle I see my weary eyes mirroring back at me in an old moonlit bar where whispers fade slow. Solitude's my only guest in this show. 'Cause when I saw self-reflection still caught in the silence, the world seemed to chill. Echoes of laughter, traces of thrill, all frozen in time against my own will. The glass held my whiskey like night holds the stars, while memories played on the edges of old scars. Your shadow lingers like smoke in the air. In the flicker of flames I found my despair. When I saw self-reflection still in the quiet, my heart lost its will. Echoes of laughter, the soft fade of night, where time itself kneels. I sit with my old guitar, pouring chords into whiskey bowls. Outside the rain, tattoo stories on my window pane. Here I am on the edge of self-reflection again. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. It was one smoky night underneath that faded neon light. Your eyes found mine in the crowd, a sight so bright, but time's cruel, it never paused. Now all I hold is your ghost in the whispers of the past. Love's warmth turned cold and lost. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain stealing the summer. I'm floating on the echoes of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. And here's to the laughter that filled the midnight air, to the dreams we painted without a single care. Now they're just shadows dancing away in my mind, a ballet of what was, leaving reality behind. Oh, this silence loud as thunder, this heart torn asunder, memories flooding deep like rain after summer's plunder. Here I linger in the whispers of what could have been, on the edge of self-reflection again. Fading slow like a candle's last defiant stand in the quiet night, on the edge of self-reflection again.
The song describes me, baby.
In this dimly lit corner booth, shadows play the old scenes.
rustling silk of a worn dress, whispers among the mezzanine. Last call echoes, but my glass holds more than just the gin. Reflection of your lingering smile under the moon's thin grin, in the arms of unshaken love still, where my heart resides, caught in a storm of what was on this endless midnight ride. Your ghost here beside me, in the candle's flickering light, in the arms of unshaken love still, I find the will to fight. The band plays a tune like the one when you swept me away. Footsteps in dance, now just echoes that the old floorboards betray. Her laughter lost in the winds, your warmth turned to cold. Whiskey can't fill the void where I once had gold. In the arms of unshaken love still, where my heart resides, caught in a storm of words on this endless midnight ride. Your ghost here beside me, in the candle's flickering light, in the arms of unshaken love still, I find the will to fight. Rain taps at the window, a rhythm to our past love song, each drop a memory, falling where they don't belong. Why, oh, why did the stars above us ever have to fade? In the silence of the dark, your promises replay. In the arms of unshaken love still, beneath the old oak tree, where we carved our names, bound by eternity. With every tear that falls, with every break of dawn, in the arms of unshaken love still, I'll keep holding on. In the arms of unshaken love still, quietly I'll belong. Soft fade with the night, as the stage lights are withdrawn. In the dim light of a downtown bar, where shadows stretch from a lonely candle jar, I sit where the jazz spills its soul on the floor, and my heart sings the blues just a little bit more. The whispers entwine with the smoke in the air. Lost love spins the tales that are hardest to bear. Echoes of you in the clink of the glass, every sip a that old fireplace. Your touch was a fire in our hidden embrace. But seasons changed as the best ones do, and the winter came early, cold and untrue. Now I'm sipping on whiskey where your shadows roam in the smoke, finding solace in being alone. Echoes of you in the clink of the glass, every sip a reminder of time that just passed. Your laughter haunts me, a ghost in the night. Here in the darkness, I'm holding on tight. These whispers of lost love, lost in the smoke, they dance with my memories. Every word that you spoke, oh, how we danced till the morning light. Now I waltz with the memories through the night. Here's to the sweet sorrow, the love that we borrow. For a moment now, promised a tomorrow. Echoes of you in the silence of dreams, in the tears mingled with moonlight streams. Your laughter haunts me, softly it might, fading slowly with the dawn's gentle light. These whispers of lost love, lost in the smoke, a song of the heart that we once awoke, now just whispers, whispers in smoke.
Then this old bar where shadows weave and sway, candlelight flickers as the records play. Outside the rain whispers secrets, drop by drop. Here inside, time holds its breath just before it stops. Velvet darkness cradles the echo of my shoes as I'm dancing slow, deep in the arms of midnight blues. Midnight blues, wrap me in your lonely melody. Every note drips with the bittersweet memory. Here in this silent crowd, I'm a ghost in the room, in the arms of midnight blues, alone where my sorrows bloom. Was it just last summer, beneath the moon's pale glow,
whispered love's promise, so sweet and low. But seasons shift and cold winds did blow, leaving only the whiskey's warmth to kindle my woe. Now every glass holds a reflection of how I lose, swaying softly under the spell of midnight blues. Midnight blues, wrap me in your lonely melody. Every note drips with a bittersweet memory. Here in this silent crowd, I'm a ghost in the room, in the arms of midnight blues, alone where my sorrows bloom. Oh, these blues, they know the cost of love's deep scars. With each haunted refrain, they play the soundtrack of my heart. And here I stand, where laughter used to glow. Now just the flickers of the past and the shadows that I know. Midnight blues, cradle me in your somber tune. Let your melancholy rhythm soothe my bruised heart to soothe. Now as the night whispers on and the candle dims its flame, in the arms of midnight blues, alone I whisper your name. In the arms of midnight blues, oh, I remain. In the dim light of a fading day, silhouettes of memories dance on the walls. Whiskey breath, cold embrace, used to feel like silk. Now they're just shadows that stretch and sprawl. Barstool comforts a refuge for the haunted, where laughter used to fill the air. Now only ghosts of your voice echo a song of love that's no longer noms of ashes. Nightfall finds us armor built from all we've lost. Underneath the willow, by the candlelight's flicker, paying dreams their heavy call. Baby, dust wraps around my sorrow like the ring you never did buy, and I'm held together by the whispers of our old love's sweet goodbye. The moment when the laughter died, you walked away with the morning sun, left me with an empty glass and a heavy heart, a puzzle unfinished, a song unsung. The pain that seeps through open as the autumn wind begins to moan. Echoes of footsteps on the old wooden floor. Now I dance in the shadows all alone, in the arms of ashes, as nightfall finds us. Armor built from all we've lost. Underneath the willow, by the candlelight's flicker, paying dreams their heavy cost. Baby, dust wraps around my sorrow like the ring you never did buy, and I'm held together by the whispers of our old love's sweet goodbye. Oh, how the rain speaks your name, drops in the window, rhythmic refrain. A lonesome ballad, the sky somber, holding on to the ghost of you in this empty room. In the arms of ashes, as nightfall holds us tight. Armor I've worn, now a silhouette in fading light. Underneath the willow, where our secrets lie in the dust, living in the echo, loving in the trust. Baby, dusk is gentle on my sorrow tonight, cradled by the arms of what was once our life. And I find peace in the whispers of our love's eternal night. Softly, so softly we say goodbye.
In the twilight of a smoky room, under dimming candlelight, where the shadows dance with ghosts of old, like memories taking flight. There's a scent of rain on cobblestone and whiskey on my breath, sitting solo at the Oakwood bar, where I toast to love's own death. On the edge of ashes in my glass and smoke, I find the tears that I no longer choke, the burning embers of a love that spoke in whispers lost 'neath oak and cloak. Was a time your laughter filled the air and warmed the chilly night. Now the silence hangs so heavy here since you walked out of sight. Every sip of bitter liquor tells a story old as time, of how hearts that burn as bright as ours fade out when they're most prime. On the edge of ashes in my glass and smoke, I find the tears that I no longer choke, the burning embers of a love that spoke in whispers lost 'neath oak and cloak. Oh, the mirror shows a weary soul, eyes that have seen too much, in each crack this broken glass. I feel your vanished touch, and I wonder if the stars above still hold our whispered dreams, or do they too, like us, dissolve in moonlit silver streams? On the edge of ashes in my glass and smoke, here's my heart where once we used to joke. A toast to love that's gone before it woke. In the silence, love's last echo spoke, fading out like candle smoke.
In the half-light of a lonely midnight room, where shadows dance to an old heartbroken tune, whiskey lies quiet on the lips of a ghost, silent witness to what I feel the most. Cigarette smoke swirls a soft, sorrowful cloak. In its twist, I see the dreams that we once spoke. When I saw echoes of me in the smoke, faint flickers of a love that you once wore, haunted by the traces of my laughter, so wild and free. Now they're just smoke rings fading silently. There used to be fire where now there's just cold ash. Promises crumble like old photographs. The night wind whispers of what used to be. In the rustle of leaves, I hear your plea. The smoke carries secrets in the quiet of the dark, echoing the blues ink deep in my heart. When I saw echoes of me in the smoke, faint flickers of a love that you once woke, haunted by the traces of my laughter, so wild and free. Now they're just smoke rings fading silently. Oh, how the rain speaks, tapping at my window pane, telling tales of the joy, the love, the pain. In every drop, a memory falls down the streets where your name, the night wind calls. I'm holding on to the echoes, letting the sorrow soak, finding pieces of me in the tendrils of smoke. When I saw echoes of me in the smoke, a dance of memories that you once evil. Here in the silence, I find my release. In the smoky whispers of peace, echoes of me in the smoke, they gently entwine as I lay down the ghost and finally
dim light, I trace the ghosts of our faded love. Candle shadows dance on the walls where silence now shows. Old records spin tales of moonlight, but dawn's far too short. These empty rooms echo a melody, pure and obscure. Oh, I've sent my heart out like letters to echoes in the hall. No more whiskey whispers in my coffee, each sip a promise torn. Now there's only the way, the cold way of empty chairs. Once these halls were alive with your steps and your smoky sighs. Now the clock ticks off the rhythm of a soft, slow demise. The night we tangled up our dreams, I thought love would stay, but time, that thief, whispered your spirit away. Two echoes in the hall, no more whiskey whispers in my coffee, each sip a promise turning away. Your laughter once filled the air, now there's only the way, the cold way of empty chairs. Rain taps out the window like your fingers drumming on the glass, each drop a note in the ballad of our perishable past. My soul holds on to the echo of I'll always care beneath the roar of the tempest in the silence we share. So I've sent my heart out like letters to echoes in the hall. No more whiskey whispers
in my coffee, each sip a promise torn